Hey, what's up, people? Here on my crummy webcam, just doing some clarifications, some videos. I did the G's Mikey care package, and I did a giveaway there. Go back to that video if you want to watch it if you haven't done it yet, and check some of the information on there. It's going to be there, and in this video, obviously. Um, Leave either a comment or link to the video if you plan on doing it. The the when it would expire, I've changed it because this is the new I should have separated it in the first place, so I extended it. So to this point right now, to the 18th of the following month, which is in November, the contest will end. That's when it will close. Um, and the criteria that you must fulfill is that you must be a subscriber. Obviously, you have to have your subscription public, and you have to live in the United States because it just costs way too much to ship outside these states. Unfortunately, there might be some exceptions to some people I may have mentioned. They know who they are. You could check out the video previously. They could, like I said, some of those people may be exempt to this. Um, but the fourth one is you have to have had a channel, and the channel has to have videos uploaded regularly. So if it's older than 6 months, that's the cutoff point, then definitely have to disqualify you. But if you've done a video in the last 3 months and you're just, going through some hiatus of uploading videos, a little bit of a hiatus, that's fine. You don't have to. It don't have to be car related, but as long as I see that you're trying to do regular videos, because I want to send it to someone that maybe will upload a video to the stuff that you do get from the contest. So what would you get in the contest? I will state that in the end of the after I say the questions that I want to be answered. You could do a comment, you'll get one entry. If you do a video, you'll get three entries. Um, if you do one question, or you'll do one question in a video, you'll just get one entry. You have to do all three to get one entry, either in the questions or on the video. Um, what I mean by that is that even if you do comments um, and you write all the answers of those, you'll still get one entry. But the person that does a video and does one question or two, then they'll still get three entries. It's just I would prefer if you do all of the questions. I'm just saying because some people could forget all the questions. But just check it out. I did leave the text. I wrote it out, but it didn't make sense the last time. So hopefully it makes more sense now because I did edit it a little bit more. I kind of simplified it more. It's probably more coherent. So these are the questions. I know that sounds confusing, but I'm sorry. Uh, did you ever? This is paraphrasing because I didn't write this. Did you replace a damaged car that you did yourself or has been damaged? And my answer is yes. I've been contemplating on doing that. I've damaged some of my own cars, or cars have come to me damaged, and thinking about replacing them. Some of them are low end, some of them are high. Well, middle to high end, I guess. Not really. I don't buy too much high end, so I would say it's a mid tier stuff. Um, the second question is, what are some of the unknown things that the car community does not know that you're collecting? You are collecting, or you're collecting, right? Um, Sorry, my grammar is terrible. I know. Well, I've stated this before. You could see some of my videos previously. I've been doing videos for a long time. Some people know my game collection. I've been collecting games for quite some time. I slowed down a little bit. I'm still not. I'm not. I haven't stopped collecting, but I'm just not as much as I used to because I started getting into the card stuff. Um, the other thing I want to get back into, I was collecting postcards for movies. I'm a film buff. Some people know I was also collecting a lot of DVDs and Blu-rays prior to um, mixturing in those videos with my gaming videos. I still watch a lot of TV shows and movies, so definitely want to get back into that because it's a more easier way to store things. Though I don't have much space anymore. Hopefully, that will change soon when I get everything situated. So that's I guess just a question about if you don't have to show it if you don't want to, just talk about it would be interesting just to know that about you guys. And then the third question is, how do you deal with when somebody tells you your collecting habits is childish? I personally, it's gotten to me a little bit, but I figured that it's not getting out of control. At least in my opinion, it isn't. I have a budget for it. I do exceed it sometimes, but for the most part, I've kept it under wraps. I don't overspend. Like I'm not super broke, by the end of the month or anything like that. Um, but I have been spending quite a bit of on my budget on you know some stuff that probably I didn't need, but I feel it makes me happy. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy this community, and it's just sometimes I do feel that way, embarrassed a little bit. But like G's Mikey, he said something about some of his cards are worth more than some people's bank accounts, which is true. If I get, I know pretty sure for him, but I know for sure for me, maybe some of my cards may be worth, if I'm lucky, a few $100s, maybe as high as 1,000 to 2,000. I don't know, something like that. Hopefully, but I wouldn't say I have a very expensive collection. Um, but still, I'm happy for what I have. Grateful for what I have, and it could be better, but it isn't worse. That's what I'm glad about. It's just definitely I'm blessed for what I have, and it just to know that. So that's one thing. Just wanted to say those things. So go check out G's Mikey. Just give him a shout out again because he's just a very generous dude. And the Brad Cash, go check him out too. He's another guy. So those are quick shout outs to those guys. Um, so Victor, another guy. Victor said some stuff too. Go check his comment out if you go to his video. Victor Negron cards. So I also wanted to talk about some films that I've been watching, TV shows. I've been watching, been caught up to The Walking Dead. Still haven't watched The Fear of the Dead. I might get into that because I haven't, not like kind of. I'm trying to catch up to all that stuff. I've been watching the American Horror Story, second season. I've watched it up to the third season, but I stopped. That's when I stopped in the third season. So I know there's a lot of seasons. I'm going to get back into that one. Well, I am. And I saw Channel Zero, the first season. I probably will start watching the second season, maybe. And these are all shows you can watch either on scraper sites or I was on Netflix, Channel Zero, and American Horror Story is on Prime, and I think Netflix also. So you can watch that on there. And then the other stuff I was watching is Supernatural. You can watch Supernatural on scraper sites for sure. Um, and that's about it for now. I think I may have seen some other show, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But what I want to talk about some films that I've watched. I watched Evil Within. It was a kind of a self um, reflection type of film, horror film, psychotic film of a psychotic. Uh, you could tell that it was done in pieces. It wasn't done like all in 1 year. It was probably done in several years. So that kind of defragment the film a little bit, but still for what it was pretty good. It had some decent well, not I would say character actors. If you've seen horror films, you know some of these guys, and it was very B-ish, B-ish acting, B-ish production. So it pretty much got an average score. It got a 5.5 out of me. You could see it on scraper sites. So the enemy, I mean the evil within. Sorry, if I said enemy, I meant to say evil within. That's what it's called. The second film that I watched is called As Above It, So Is Below, and that is I believe that was a saying for somewhere. I'm not exactly sure because it sounds familiar, but it's a mystery thriller. This was released in 2014, and it's an hour and 40 minutes according to Google. And IDB is giving it 6.2. I will give it a 6.5. My personal opinion is it's a good film. It was shot well. There was very good acting. It kind of gave you that like first person view because of the point of view that was filming somewhat a little bit. It didn't not most of the film was filmed that way, but then some of it wasn't obviously. Um, the writing was decent. The production was decent. It was scary at times, and I'm a claustrophobic person, so definitely kind of gave me the shivers a little bit. But I wouldn't say it was like really scary. But it did hit some high points with it, especially when they were where they were at, and it's about the catacombs in France, one of the most haunted places in the world. It does definitely has a lot of lore behind it, from different angles. I guess from the paranormal angle, and then also from the treasure hunting angle of things. Um, so definitely a movie if you want to waste a little bit of time. It's a decent film for my take. 6.5 is not a bad movie to waste your time on, and while Evil Within wasn't so great, it still has some good parts. So definitely two films I recommend if you want to see it around this time or later on. You don't have to actually see them. I just tend to watch more horror films around this time. I watch horror films in general anyway. I'm a huge horror freak and also sci-fi freak as well. So anything in those genres, I tend to watch. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I did a few takes, so this was actually the better one of the take. And you know what to do if you haven't done it yet. Please subscribe and share this video. Again, go enter in this contest. The expiring date is November 18th. I wrote November 11th or 12th previously, but I'm extending it to November 18th just because I needed to clarify this and separate the video, like I said before. So sorry if this was a long video, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.